So basically, we're going to be talking about the power of physical exercise. I know this is something, some of you may be doing, some of you may not be. But the reason I want to talk about is that in my research, even though I'm doing things more related to counseling and psychotherapy and coaching, the power of physical exercise has a huge factor on your mental health, in your life, right? So this is why I wanted to bring that. So, for me, it has, improved my physical health. It had given me better mental control, improved my energy, right? Improve my sleep. So that's one of the main things that really helped me. Yeah. So one of the main things that it helped me was, helping me sleep better. And then it gives me more energy to take action. Right. And I'll tell you one of the things how I create my program, but these are one of the main things that physical exercises personally have helped me. And there's a lot of scientific research that showcases or that shows, especially when, like I said, if you're in executive role or if you're, just, starting your career, where you are, it can have a huge impact in your mental health and especially mental well-being. So it's like, I tell people now, I wrote it here. Think of it like not trying to like build muscles or, try to see how much you can accomplish in terms of weights or how long you can do something. Think of it as more like treatment for your own happiness and for your growth. So it's like how you would take, vitamins, right? Instead of like trying to overly push yourself too hard to exercise or trying to go to extend of period of time, think of exercises as a treatment for your mental health, treatment for your physical health, right? Just as you would take, vitamins, right? Or brush teeth, even for that matter, make sure that it's improving your teeth, right? So it's same way you can look at physical exercise as a way to improve your health overall, and improve your mental being overall. Okay. Again, it improves huge improvements I've noticed for myself, with happiness and productivity as well. So it's a major contributor to productivity, keeping your health, well-being, top, at a high level, and also keeping you happy. And you will also notice that when you started to work and exercise a little bit, taking actions become a lot more easier. You will not feel as lethargic. You won't feel as resistance when you're going after your goals, or when you're taking actions related to your problems or actions related to your goal setting, right? You will find less resistance when you're doing these things. So that's very important to understand, that you'll be able to take actions easier. And like I said before, look at it as treatment for happiness and growth, rather than trying to hit certain numbers. Like I see like people go like, oh, I want to bench press this amount, I want to deadlift this amount. This is really not for that. This is for more development, more physical health development, mental health development, right? And it is a huge high performance factor when you are actually working, also that contribute working out or exercising. So I found, even I used to do bodybuilding before, lift weights and all these things, but I realized that certain specific type of exercise actually more effective for well-being and happiness. Then again, I'm not really arguing against lifting weights or anything like that. That is something that what I do recommend for certain individuals. But in the beginning, if you're just starting out to exercise, and if you haven't been working out, try to do a little bit of aerobic or cardio-based exercise for 50 to 10 minutes. That could be just simple as walking, right? Go on a treadmill or go outside and walk for 15 to 20 minutes. And it has a huge impact on your brain development, just doing that. If, just check out, or even go to ChatGPT, just ask like, what are the effects of, walking for 15 to 20 minutes a day? What type of changes would that cause to my brain and to my body if I were to do that for about 90 days? So you can even say that as a goal. I want to be more healthier, right? And then write down you're going to complete maybe 60 exercise sessions, right? You can keep track of that. So that's one of the things you can do. And another trick or another key secret that I found is that I started to, instead of trying to just do what's most effective, I started to focus on what's most enjoyable exercises. So I started to create a list of most enjoyable exercises, and then I just simply started to do them. And I realized doing most enjoyable exercises keep me more consistent with my habits than if I were to just go find what's most effective and try to do that. The most effective ones I still do later on, but when I'm getting started, in order to build that consistency, what I found the most effective way to do that is to do most enjoyable exercises. So that's a very important thing for you to remember, is to kind of focus on listening and acting on the most enjoyable exercises for you. So how would that look like? So again, this is my couple of my favorite examples. So I didn't always like walking, to be honest, but now I do. So I walk, one of my favorite things to do is, walk for 15 to 30 minutes. So that's one of the major things. And also I love spending time on the sauna. And then what I do now, when I was getting there, I just go spend 45 minutes to 1 hour, even sometimes a little bit longer, because I loved it so much. Now I'm starting to do other stuff like playing basketball and things like that. So these are some of the things that I initially started with, right? So, finding what is the most excited ones, and then started to bring other things. And again, now I'm starting to play a little bit of basketball again. So again, exercise that I really love. I'm doing a little bit of sun salutation, Surya Namaskar, some people might call it, but that's something I do enjoy. And there's other things that I'm slowly adding as well. So you can start building this list of favorite workouts, and then start taking action. Start with the most easiest for you, right? If 15 minutes is too much for you, go lower, right? But key thing is start with the most enjoyable thing first, and then keep building up, keep doing this enjoyable thing. And then you will start like, you know what? I want to do this now. I want to do that now. So this is what I found is the most effective ways to build any skill, any habit, especially positive habits, is start with most enjoyable and the easiest for you, and then keep doing it. And then you will start naturally attracting these behaviors with your mind.